Yeah? So what?
So if you let Emily believe that you're alive and for some reason she decides to tell Jennifer, or Jennifer somehow inadvertently finds out, then your whole plan is shot to hell. And Jennifer is going to hate you more.
You might have a point.
Well, it's a good thing I'm here then.
Yeah. I guess so.
Okay, so, let me deal with Henry and Emily.
Okay. For now.
I've, managed to keep them at bay. They're really not that hard to handle.
Okay, don't underestimate them. Most of all, Emily. I have a bullet wound. Prove just what she's capable of if her back is up against the wall.
I'll be careful.
Promise me, Meg, that you'll do whatever you have to do to protect yourself.
Look, it's not gonna come to that. As long as you stay put and don't try anything risky. I'll check in with you later.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. No. No, I'm not. I'm mad at myself for getting all vulnerable like that.
Hey, I seem to bring that out in people.
You're not really gonna turn your back on me, are you, Henry?
Come here. Sit down. As a friend, no, of course not. But I mean, I still think it's a waste of time for you to try to find Paul. I mean, if he wanted to get back at you for shooting him, don't you think he would have made his move already?
I don't know. Paul's a tough guy to figure out. I mean, you would be too if you were the son of James Stenbeck.
Yeah, it's quite a pedigree, I'll give you that. But why would he waste his time plotting revenge when he's free now? To put all that misery behind him.
You really think he's never coming back?
For all we know, Meg took off to Puerto Vallarta because that's where Paul has settled down. He's probably on a beach now. He's living large. He's under assumed name, Pablo Rayano or something. And Oakdale and you are barely a blip on his radar. So hey, I'm sorry, alive or dead, I think you need to give him up.
I wish I could. But I have to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that he's not gonna come knocking on my door one night.
Is that why you're doing all this?
What other motive could I have?
Maybe you want to find him so that you can apologize to him. Or maybe you want to find him so that you can let him know that you forgive him. Maybe you just want another chance.
No. My chances died the minute I rolled him off that cliff. There's no going back, Henry.
Are you sure you believe that?
I'm not looking for a new beginning. I'm looking for a final ending.
Well, I think you got that.
Yeah, close. Maybe, but I'm not quite there yet, so I will keep at it. You want to walk away? Fine. But know that if I get Meg to tell me the truth, it's every man for himself.
Meaning?
Meaning you can bluff me all you want, Henry, but you are so not ready to kiss goodbye $1 million. Now, you are with me to the bitter end, whether you like it or not.
So you're back.
I see the vulnerability is gone. We're back to the threats.
You know what? You're not giving me much of a choice. You're pushing me into a corner, Henry.
Oh, Emily, I say you backed yourself right on in there without my help, really.
I cannot do this alone. And I know you want that money.
I told you I'm not bluffing. I don't want the money. You keep it.
You know what? I paid you for a lot of things, really, but never a coward.
When it comes to jail time, sweetheart, I've got a streak down my back the size of the yellow brick road.
Henry, please don't walk away from me. Please, I'm begging you, don't walk away from me.
Okay? You are on your own. Good luck.
I thought I told you to leave me alone.
I will. When you answer a question.
What?
Where is he?
Where's who?
You know damn well who I'm talking about. Where's Paul?
It's probably at the bottom of Lake Michigan by now, okay? So stop harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. I just want to talk to you about Paul.
Okay, fine. Go ahead, talk. What? What? Cat got your tongue? What do you want to say?
He's alive, isn't he?
Where'd you get that idea?
Will you stop it? I know he's alive. And I know you know where he is, so stop tap dancing and tell me the truth.
The truth is, there is no way Paul is alive. And you and I both know why.
How would I know that?
Because you're the one who killed him. You shot him. And you've been covering it up ever since.
Jennifer went...
You mean she believes I'm alive?
Definitely. Now I think it's time for you to confirm it.
What, show myself?
Yeah. I mean, while the impact is still fresh in her mind, you don't... Your sister seems open to the possibility that you might still be alive, but... Convincing her to see you, that's another story.
Look, I know my sister, and if she believed even for a second that I was alive, she would come running.
Well, then by all means, Mr. Ryan. Knock on her door. But don't blame me if she slams it in your face.
What, you're saying she doesn't want to see me?
No, but these things take time.
How much time?
That depends.
On how much I pay you.
Mr. Ryan, by your own admission, your sister had every right to hate you before you disappeared. Now, granted, your dying forced her to reevaluate, but has she forgiven you? Now, if you make an appearance before she's ready to process her feelings...
How do I know that you've even told Jennifer anything?
That's what you think? Give her a call. See how she reacts.
Okay, I will.
You might have been able to get off with manslaughter, maybe even reckless endangerment, if you hadn't pushed Paul off the cliff after you shot him.
And you would know that because...
Could we stop the cat and mouse thing already? We both know the truth. You shot Paul and left him for dead. Only, he didn't die. He lived. Lucky for you, he's a forgiving guy, and he's not going to press charges. At least not yet. So if you want that cozy lifestyle of yours, you didn't have this conversation.
Where's Paul? I need to see him.
Why?
Because I need to see him. Just tell me where he is.
So you can finish him off.
Of course not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wasn't it you that just admitted to shooting him at point-blank range?
No, it was an accident.
Oh, an accident. No, Emily, an accident is when a flower pot falls on my foot. This is murder.
No, attempted murder.
Oh, excuse me, attempted murder.
Do you feel like killing him yourself? Come on, admit it. You lost everything because of him. You lost your job, you lost your boyfriend, you lost your career because of Paul.
What I lost because of me. I should have told Jennifer the truth the minute I figured it out.
Oh, I see. So your way of repaying her is not telling her the truth, that her brother's still alive?
That's not my call.
Why are you helping him?
And that's none of your business.
He's paying you, isn't he? He's paying you. That's how you can afford to stay here after you lost your job, right?
Let's stay focused, Emily, okay? You need to keep your mouth shut. If the police find out that Paul is alive, you'll be going to jail for shooting him.
And you'll go to jail for hiding him.
Mr. Ryan, stop and think. How would you feel if someone you loved killed themselves and then appeared with no warning?
That's what I'm paying you for. To give her warning.
And I've been preparing the ground for that, Mr. Ryan, but your sister is filled with guilt. And at the same time, she's still deeply angry with you for keeping her son from her. Just accept the fact that you're not perfect and that she can love you anyway. Then and only then will she be ready to let go of the guilt and the anger and embrace you. Now, if you shock her by appearing before she's ready, well, I'm sorry. It's possible you might lose her forever.
Fine. You'll get your money, but don't come here. It's too risky. I'll have someone deliver it to you at Java.
Cash, as we agreed.
All I want is a chance to make it up to you, Jennifer. And I will if you let me.
And that makes you an accessory.
I saved his life. You tried to kill him. Who do you think the police are going to arrest?
I still don't understand why you bothered. You hate him. You hate me. Why not bring us both down?
Then what? Then what, Emily? You lost Paul, Paul lost Jennifer, I lost Dusty. It's enough. Yeah.
I need to see you right away.
Bad idea.
That's him, isn't it?
I'll call you later, okay?
Paul, it's me. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry for everything. Please tell me where you are. I need to see you. I need to hear your voice. Wait a minute!
I'll call you later.